Here in this video, I'm going to guide you into how to make an altar for yourself that will represent this journey and support you. And here's an example that you can see. So this isn't my normal altar, but this is just a little one I made. I usually have one that is more for me to sit in front of and meditate. But this one I made as an example to represent the elements and to include this sign that you're going to make for yourself that will subconsciously reprogram you every single day that it is near you and in your space. So we want to have something that represents water, because as you go through this journey, you're going to realize how important it is to connect to water, and that water is what you are, and we are on the blue planet. So if you can find something that's from the ocean, if you can put a bottle of water or something that is watery, but a beautiful way is to have a glass of water with some flowers in it, or with some items that come from the ocean or the river or something like that. And of course, you want to have a flame. The flame is a very important part of life that is often disconnected from our modern lives. We have electric, we have other systems that heat things up, and we have gasoline to quickly start a fire, but most of us don't know how to start a fire ourselves. And it is not as easy as you'd think. From experience, I'm speaking of. So the fire represents a very important part of life, that part of life that is going to help us survive, that gives us the passion to thrive, the fire burning inside of our hearts, the passion that we have on a spiritual level we cannot explain. But the reason we came here to feel, we came here to experience. And the fire represents the fact that we can transform absolutely any and everything. The flame is a representation of the eternal, changing nature that we are. The fact that we are always in motion, always transforming. And I have some sage burning here, because this is represented of spirit. Spirit is the ethereal. Smoke from burning incense or sage, Palo Santo, other things that you can burn in resins, something that connects us to the spiritual realm. How it does this is that it literally is burning away the matters of this world and is bringing it up into the heavens. It carries it ethereally into the realms unseen. This is something that we know and trust to be true. And then I have some items that represent earth. And this is rocks, of course, and different things like crystals. The element of air is represented here by this passed away bee that had fallen on the altar, and these feathers that had also fallen here. So crystals are also an ethereal nature that can represent earth, but maybe also spirit. So these things are here because I have a personal connection to them. It makes me feel a remembrance of all that I am. It's not here for show. I don't come here just to be like, this is pretty. But I come here, and when I look at it, I remember that all of these things are part of me. And that's why I have the sign to represent all of this, that I am the embodiment of love. Because to be the embodiment of love is to realize that we are extensions of love, of pure divine source consciousness, that we are spiritual, that we are a body temporarily, but we're vessels for the divine. And the divine is love. The divine is grace. The divine source consciousness is loving power. And that is what we are. We are bodies to carry and experience love in all forms. Unconditional love, meaning life gives us conditions and we get to love them. It can be hard. It can be hard to love things that feel uneasy because of the programming of the world, but naturally we can tune back into the essence that everything is deserving of love and that this life is temporary. On this altar, I also have these bugs. These are bugs that Carlos had found in the home, and he kept them. And they're really beautiful reminders to show that life is temporary, and in any second you can find yourself at the end of it. And so it's important to appreciate the now moment. So when you make your altar, you're going to keep it up until you finish the course. And I want to invite you to do something very regularly with your altar. Go to it every single day. If you have a cup of water, you can put it on your altar and you can pray to it, thanking your body, thanking life, thanking creation, thanking me for this course, thanking you for signing up, thanking whatever it is that you want, Mother Earth. And then you're going to drink the water, and that water is going to be a resonance field of gratitude and of presence and harmonic frequencies, because gratitude creates harmony. Gratitude creates beauty. It creates connection. And then we can flow, because without connection, we find ourselves at an end. And that is not what life is about. Life is a continuum. It never ends. Even after death, we know that we're spiritual. There is something our spirit carries on. So I hope that you can deepen your spiritual awareness of yourself in this program and have an altar to represent all of the aspects of you that are purest in nature. Not your personality aspects, not the fact that you like this or don't like that, and the way that you express, the clothes you wear, the people you hang out with, your job, your accomplishments, but rather who you are on the deepest level. Because that is always going to be there for you, and it can always support you. The people, the jobs, the places, the things, they're shallow, they're material. They don't have depth like the depth in your heart, the depth in the elements of nature. So here we are. I invite you to also do this right now. After you watch this video, start as it's playing. Maybe you've already started thinking about what you can put on your altar. Well, go and find something. And if you don't have something in your house, go outside. It can be an altar that's very simple. You can find a rock outside and put it there. You can put a shape, a little glass of water, a rock, a flower, something like that, a feather, something that represents air, something creative. Just think about it. Whatever it means symbolically to you is perfect. But this is to remind you of all of the blessings of life that are here for you in every moment, that you came here to experience through your body, that you came here to love through your body. You are love. So I hope that if you are watching the videos and you become busy, your altar can stay and remind you and represent the fact that you are not forgetting who you are. You are remembering who you are. You are returning home. And you've always been home. There's just a deepening. And it gets to be so beautiful. And that's why we like to make altars as well, because life is beautiful. So have fun with that, and yeah, much love to you. Blessings to your day, your night, wherever you are.